So in this video I'm going to be making Nigerian okra soup. All of the information that you will need to make this soup will be in the description bar. So I'm starting with blending my tomatoes and onions, which is going to act as the base of the soup. So we're starting off with half a cup of palm oil. Next we add a tomato blend. Next we'll be adding our protein. So I'm using chicken for this particular soup, but you could definitely substitute with beef, goat meat, or even seafood. Okay, so this is washed and cleaned. Next we're going in with our Knorr seasoning cube. Next are crushed red peppers, but you could definitely use Scotch bonnets. I just didn't have any handy in the house, but this work well too. I'm adding 2 tablespoons just because it's okra soup. Anything that is okra or like draw soup, ogbono, I like it to be very spicy, but you could definitely reduce the quantity if you are not very tolerant to excessively hot soups. Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix that all in. And then cover it to cook. So for our okra soup, this is the okra we'll be using. It's already pre-cut, but in order to really get it to be like the Nigerian okra soup, you're going to have to blend this okra. So I'm going to blend this. So I actually set it out to thaw for a little bit, just so that I can get it to blend easily. There you go. That's what it looks like. Next, I'm going in with my pre-soaked stockfish. The reason why I pre-soak my stockfish is so that it doesn't take too long to cook. Next, I'm adding ground crayfish. Just gonna taste for salt and pepper. It's perfect. I'm going to let that cook for another 10 minutes. So one thing I like to do with my chicken here is I like to poke it. I poke it just so that all the seasoning and all the flavors can actually go into the chicken, because I don't know, there's just something about the chicken here, it just doesn't absorb flavor very well. I don't know if it's only me, but that's just how I feel about it anyway. So I just do that, poke it, just so that I get all the spices and flavors to go into the chicken. So that's it. I let that cook. Next we add our okra. Make sure to give that a good stir in. And then we're going to close that and leave it to cook for another 7 to 10 minutes. Our soup is almost ready. So you can taste for salt again because we added the okra to the soup. There's enough salt, it's tasty. But I might just add a little more pepper to mine just because, just a little more. And then I'm going in with vegetables. If you don't have a good substitute for ugu, because typically I would use ugu, you could actually use collard greens or spinach or even turnips too. And then I'm adding onion slices. I'm gonna let this cook for 3 to 5 minutes. Now just make sure we turn everything in. And that's it. Our soup is done. Now for a taste test. This is oatmeal, by the way, so it's a good substitute, a good swallow substitute to fufu and gari. Just gonna take a little bit of that. It's quite hot. It's really good. I kid you not, it's really, really good. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.